All right, all right, all right, all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Hip Hop and Chill, y'all. One more again, one more again. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Thursday. Today is August 13, 2026, and we are indeed in the mix, okay? Shout out to everybody that pulled up this morning. We're going to talk about a couple of things, okay? Salute to everybody. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in, okay? You have the capability of sharing out the live. Share out the live, okay? Hit that like button if you want to become a member of the channel and turn green. Go ahead and do that, okay? And you will be an official tissue member of the Chill family, okay? So I want to run down the line. I want to see who's in the building. Who's up with me? Who is up with me? Let's see who's first. La, the high vibe coach is first. She said, hey, chillers. TGC0671, good morning to you. Sassy Virgo 247, good morning to you. China Doll, Brooklyn. What's up, China Doll? How you doing? Barbara Cadet, peace and blessings to you. Good morning. Tatiana Harvey, good morning, beautiful. How are you? Mimi, how you doing? Good morning. Let's see who else. All right. So we're in the building early morning. We're gonna talk about a couple of things. Okay. Hit that like button, get your coffee. If you're on your way to work, okay, getting kids ready for daycare or camp or whatever it is you're doing, okay. I am glad you're here with me. We're going to talk about some stuff. How you doing, Positive? Kirsten, good morning. Come on in the building, y'all. Come on in the building. All grown up. How you doing? Come on in the building. Come on in, joy to the world. That's right, baby. Grand rising to you. Come on up in the building. Thank you guys. I see you guys already coming through with the jewels and all that good stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Okay. Thank you so much. There is a lot going on, y'all. Okay? There is a lot going on. All right. Now, we know we're staying on topic. We're staying in the groove, right? With the whole situation with the trifecta. And the trifecta, the Remy Ma, Papoose, Clarissa Shields, that's a trifecta, right? The whole ball of wax. And as we know with this story, it takes on twists and turns. There's a lot of grooves to the story, okay? Now, just as much as we chop things up over here and we pick apart and we critique and we speak about, there are other people that are doing the exact same thing. There are people in the industry right now who have things to say about Clarissa and how she's moving out here on social media, right? So it's not just us. It's not just us, right? There are people in the industry who have a lot to say about Miss Shields. Okay, now we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, all right, over a week ago, right? We had Miss Shinika. We know, shout out to Miss Shinika. We had Miss Shinika talk about situations concerning Miss Shields. She was asking Clarissa a really, really important question. And as we know, Clarissa was not happy about that. And she basically bit her head off. Right? We do understand that. There have been other people asking questions. Cam Newton also has some questions to ask. Now, enter the room. We're going to enter the room. Guess who entered the room? Just hilarious, y'all, okay? Shout out to Just Hilarious, okay? Shout out to everything she got going on. I think she is very funny. I think she's coming out of Be More. You know, she got a nice little style to her, right? But one thing I will say about Just Hilarious, she laughs and play a lot, but when she's serious, she's serious. Okay, how you doing, Maritza? She's serious. She basically went on an interview, okay? And shout out to Tony Yayo. Shout out to Uncle Murder, right? Big shout out to Tony Yayo, Southside Jamaica Queens in a building. Hello, okay? My guy, Marvin Sonier, okay? So she basically went up there, you know, she talked about her talk, she spilled her spill, but she went on to say the whole situation with Clarissa Shields is getting out of hand, y'all. It is getting out of hand. Now, you know when another woman got to come in and G-check you, you know it's serious. Now, the whole thing is this, and Just Hilarious is not the only person talking about this. Everybody is saying the same thing. Clarissa needs to keep Remy Ma's name out of her mouth, right? And I know it sounds cliche, but it's turning to obsessive, right? It's becoming obsessive. And what did I say last time, y'all? I always say this. If Clarissa was really proud about what she was doing with Papoose, it would not be an issue about what anybody thinks, y'all. Huh? If she was really proud about what she was doing and she didn't feel like she was being a side chick or the other woman, she wouldn't move the way she's moving. It's almost like she has to make sure that she adds Remy Ma into this quagmire. It's not making sense. We hustling backwards now, right? You are with a married man, and every time you turn around, you're talking about the wife. It's just not making any sense. It's almost like Remy Ma defines you. Now, let's be clear, whether you like Clarissa, don't like, or right, wrong, and different, Clarissa is her woman, her own woman in her own right, right? She has her accomplishments. We're not going to take that away from her. She has her accomplishments, right? Sports industry, Olympic gold medalist. She has a lot of things that are layered in a positive effect for her. But it always seems like she has to double down and mention Remy Ma. People are starting to take notice, y'all. People are starting to take notice. Celebrities and other people, entertainers, they are starting to speak out in regards to this. And let me tell you something. Remy does not need us to have her back. Remy Ma can handle her business on her own. But the crazy part about it is that you got other women, right? G checking you. And that's exactly what it is. It could be a soft G check, it could be a hard G check, but you're getting G checked, right? The thing with Miss Shanika, that was a first thing. She wanted to know how long were you gonna be with a married man, right? And again, shout out to Miss Shaniqua. It wasn't a question where she was like being aggressive. It really was a question that everybody wanted to know. The whole world that's involved in this quagmire, that's watching the YouTubers, the vloggers, the podcasters, everybody wants to know this. How long are you going to be with this married man? That was a legit question. That was a question that everybody wants to know. Okay, and as far as I'm concerned, Miss Shanika did her damn thing because when Miss Clarissa went to Melissa Ford, we know Melissa Ford was playing games, yo. We know Melissa Ford was over there playing games, yo. She wasn't getting to the nooks and the crannies. So Miss Shanika understood the assignment and she did the damn thing. We already know what happened with that. And Clarissa was very, very, very upset once she went home, right? Once she went home, she was able to air her grievances. She was able to exude the passive aggressive behavior. She was able to talk ish within the confines of her own home, y'all. Right? That's a big difference. She was able to take that energy from Miss Shanika, hold it inside, internalize it, and drove all the way home and started kicking up dust from inside her house. It's ridiculous, right? And we're not promoting any rudeness. We're not promoting any violence. But if it was really that serious to you and you were really disgusted by that question, what you could have did is G-checked her right there and wowed out in that studio. They would have threw you out of there and you would have went super duper uber viral because we know exactly what Clarissa wants. Clarissa wants to remain at the top of the food chain. Clarissa wants to remain viral. She wants her name to be talked about every day. And let me tell you something, it is. Right? But you got to take notice when industry entertainers, people have shows, platforms, and they're discussing this. This means this is something really to be talked about, right? So basically, what I'm paraphrasing is just hilarious. It's like, hey, you have your own ish going on. Love on your man. Let your man love on you. Quiet all the noise around you. Right? You don't have to keep mentioning Remy. Remy is not a part of this equation. Remy's not a part of your relationship. You are with Pat Poose. I'm loosely paraphrasing everything just hilarious was saying. You are in a air quote, air quote, loving relationship with Papoose. It really shouldn't matter what anybody has to say. You are at the point in this relationship where you should be beyond the point where you have to constantly prove yourself and make us believe. We don't need to believe anything what you and Papoose got going on. You need to believe it yourself. And I think the problem is you don't believe it yourself. You're not 10 toes down in that relationship. You know that relationship is very shaky. You understand that. So what you're going to try to do is push your feelings off onto other people and blame us. You can't blame us. We didn't tell you to get down with Papoose. We didn't tell you to go on Remy's DMs. We didn't tell you to beg that nigga for attention. You did that all by yourself, right? What's the term? You made your bed, now you got to lie in it. Stop adding Remy Ma to this situation, right? She is not fighting you over Papoose. And I think that's a narrative that Claressa wants to build. She wants to build upon a narrative as if Remy Ma is upset that Papoose has moved on. Even when she was with Cam Newton and she was sitting over there talking about how Papoose upgraded. If you really believe that Papoose upgraded, you wouldn't need to talk about it because it would shine through. We would see it. But you know good and well that Papoose did not upgrade. So that's why you always got to remind us, right? That's why you always got to tell that same story, talking and walking. Papoose did not upgrade. You don't believe it, he don't believe it, and we don't believe it. You are an ends to a means. All right? Respectfully. You are an ends to a means. It's all about the money line. Okay? It's all about the money line. It's all about getting in where you fit in. You can tell every interviewer in the world that you feel that Papoose upgraded. What exactly was the upgrade? The only thing I will give you, right? Because I'm not biased. The only thing I will give you is that you are much younger than Papoose, and you are much younger than Remy Ma, right? So if you want to consider that an upgrade, I mean, hey, we could call that an upgrade, right? As far as age wise, I'll give you that. You are much younger than Papoose. As far as any other category, I beg to differ. A lot of people beg to differ. You're tooting your own horn for no reason. You need to explain why you feel like you are an upgrade, right? Pound for pound. What are you going to say? You got money? Remy has money as well. What are you going to say? You're attractive? Remy's beautiful, right? What are you going to say? You can walk on a red carpet, so can Remy. What are you gonna say? You have your own shit going on, your businesses, whatever. So does Remy. Where is the upgrade? See what I'm saying? Sometimes when you talk, you gotta really listen to what you're saying. That little voice in the back of your head that's telling you to shut the F up, you gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it. You cannot compete where you don't compare. Pound for pound. Remy Ma is loved out here. I mean, you got your little, small little factors of people who have shit to say. But for the most part, the consensus is Remy Ma is loved out here. People F with her. People mess with her. You not so much. And it's nothing to do with your fighting ability, right? It has nothing to do with the boxing prowess. It has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with your personality, how you moving, things you're doing, and how you treat people. And basically, that's the amalgamation and the reason why people just don't want to deal with you. And now you're going platform to platform, trying to prove to people that you and Papoose is what you say it is, right? You don't have to tell us about the love. We're gonna see it. Papoose knows how to love out loud. We see when shit was good with him and Remy, shit was fantastic. I just don't get that same vibe. We don't see that same energy. We don't see that same love and care. We don't see that in regards to you. So you're always gonna try to remind us, hey, look at me, Papoose loves me. We don't care, respectfully. We don't care about it. That's a you problem. Now, spinning back to Just Hilarious. She is going to officially attack Just Hilarious, y'all. I'm letting y'all know this right now. The comments that were made by Just Hilarious is not going to fall on deaf ears. I need y'all to understand this. The situation with Just Hilarious making those comments about Claressa Shields, and again, she did not say it in a derogatory way, y'all. She didn't say it in a derogatory way. She gave her advice, like some big sister advice. And she did it very kind, and she was careful on how she formatted what she was saying. I'm letting you know that Just Hilarious is now in the crosshairs of Claressa Shields. Claressa is going to attack this woman. I am letting y'all know this right now. Do not be surprised if Claressa Shields go out on an all-out rant disrespecting Just Hilarious. She's gonna talk about Just Hilarious from her head down to her feet. The thing with Claressa is she doesn't like to hear the truth, y'all. She does not like to hear the truth. Respectfully. Just Hilarious has some sage points. You have Papoose. Papoose is no longer with Remy Ma. Enjoy your nigga. Enjoy your nigga. Right? You gotta stop this Remy Ma, hate train. It's crazy. It makes you look crazy. You literally fighting by yourself. Do you understand how crazy you look when you swinging at somebody who ain't paying you no damn mind? Huh? Do you know how ridiculous and crazy and desperate you look when you are mentioning someone that don't give two damns about you? This is exactly what's going on. And once you see that type of behavior, when somebody is swinging wild at another individual and the said individual is not paying attention, is giving obsessed, is giving crazy, is giving outlandish, is giving jealous, is giving mad, is giving unhinged, is giving nasty work. Stop mentioning Remy. She doesn't care. She really does not care. And the more you mention her and the more you act like you and Remy have a beef, you don't have no beef with Remy. You really don't have no beef with Remy. You want to socialize. Let's be clear. We're going to break this down this morning, y'all. All right, hit that like button, okay? You don't have beef with Remy. You're not mad at Remy about anything. You are obsessed. In your perfect world, Remy would be a friend of yours, right? In your perfect world, you would be friends with Remy Ma. Huh? In your perfect world, you would be friends with Remy Ma and still be able to deal with Papoose and y'all would just be friends, right? I'm gonna push the envelope a little further. In a perfect world, you wish you was Remy Ma's lover. Let's talk about that, okay? Because word on the curb, people done said, I'm gonna say alleged because I don't know, I wasn't there. People say that sometimes you a switch hitter. You play for both teams. That's what people say, y'all. I don't know how true it is. I'm saying alleged. Allegedly, you play for both teams. So real talk, you probably so enamored by this woman. You're so enthralled by this woman. You crazy in love with this woman, right? You're obsessive over this woman. If she can jump out her skin and you can jump in, baby, you would do it. You want to breathe Remy Ma's air, huh? You want to breathe Remy Ma's air. You want to be a fly on a wall when she's taking a bubble bath, baby. You want to be a fly on a wall when she's taking a hot, steamy shower. You are so knee deep into this woman. It's almost like a fantasy. And you know you can never knock that down respectfully. You know you can never knock that down. So what you're going to do, since you can't roll in the hay with Remy Ma, you're going to pretend you got beef. That is very obvious what's going on. Huh? You can't have Remy Ma the way you really want her, right? In a perfect world, you would be Remy Ma's girlfriend. In a perfect world, because we know that's what you want, right? But because you know that will never, ever, ever, ever happen, you're going to resort to pretend you're beefing. How can you beef alone? Good morning, Callie. How can you beef alone? It takes two people to argue. It takes two people to tangle, right? We know this. It takes two people to tango. You're pretending as if you and Remy have this ongoing situation, which there is no situation. When you was out there throwing your shots, popping shit, doing this, doing that, Remy wasn't paying you no damn mind. And that aggravated you because you want to be the center of attention. You want to be the center of attention. Remy, look at me, look at me, Remy. You want Remy to notice and look at you. Hmm? Unpopular opinion or popular opinion. I believe when you initially stepped into her DM, you really was attracted to her and you wanted to see what was really good, right? Let's break this all the way down. When you first stepped to Remy Ma and you jumped into her DMs, you wanted to know what was really good with her. And you seen that shit wasn't going nowhere, right? So you settle for papoose. Okay. So again, just hilarious, okay, gave you some great free advice. She gave you some advice. You need to move on. When you go to interviews, and I said this before, when you go to interviews, you need to tell people, I am not talking about this, I'm not talking about that. You need to set the standard. You need to set the line of demarcation, what you're going to talk about and what you're not going to talk about. And clearly you don't have a public relations manager, or they're not around you, or you just don't have the common sense to let them know before the show, we will not be speaking about Remy Ma at all, right? But because these people that hold these shows and these platforms, they understand that you're unhinged. They want you to come up there and talk about Remy. They want you to come up there and look crazy. It's becoming embarrassing and just hilarious. You know, she stepped out on a limit, and I'm sorry, just hilarious. You got a target on your back right now because what Claressa likes to do is she will address a black woman. She will address a black woman. She had no energy for Cam, huh? Cam Newton literally played in her face. There was people on the set during that interview, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. There was people on that set during that interview that was laughing and making sounds, okay, when Claressa was talking. Do you know the level of disrespect that is? You went to the Cam Newton show, okay, and the people in the back, the staff was laughing and making sound effects because don't nobody respect you. Don't nobody care that you a boxer. Ain't nobody scared you gonna beat them up. They laughing in your face. Look at the way Cam Newton was looking at you all side eye. Look how he was looking at you. Look how he was talking at you. But you never once went on a tirade. You heard it too, right, Lanisha? Good morning. The staff was in the back making all type of sounds and all that shit, laughing in the back. All while you was sitting there doing the interview because they already knew you was gonna come there on some F shit. They already knew. They knew you was gonna come up there playing around, acting goofy. So they laughing and making sounds. And Cam Newton looking at you, Chad with his glasses. He looking over his glasses. He give you the ill side eye. Why, if you so gully and gangster, why you ain't asking like, yo, why you looking at me like that for? Why you ain't asking that? Huh? Why you didn't say yo Cam? Why you looking at me like that for? You would never in your wildest dream because you know that man would G check you and put you right in your damn place. But you got all the energy for women. And I'm gonna tell you again, I heard what Just Hilarious said. I'm gonna keep it real. Just Hilarious is very funny. All right. But this situation, she was not cracking no jokes. She was very serious. She was talking to you woman to woman. She said, you need to move on. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it was unsolicited advice, okay? Claressa did not ask for the advice. It was unsolicited, but it's all the same. She basically told you, you need to move on. This Remy Ma saga, this fake beef order is corny. It's really corny. It's played out. And all that's showing is that you're very insecure about your very own relationship. You are very insecure about your relationship. Everybody's laughing at this. And the sad part is the people around her are not telling her the truth. Everyone's laughing at you. Everybody's laughing at you. Everybody finds this hilarious. Everybody can't believe how a woman who's a millionaire, who's a prize boxer, who has 2 gold medals, can be so naive and get pulled and pushed all around the internet. Because that's exactly what it's given. You getting pushed and pulled around the internet. Nobody is jealous. Nobody don't care about you and Papoose relationship. We don't give a damn about it. We just trying to figure out when the chips are gonna fall. That's all we worried about. Everybody, everybody see it. And again, Just Hilarious gave you some very good advice. Now I know you're gonna crash out later on today, probably, or maybe tomorrow on a Friday to get some views. You're gonna hit the live button. You're gonna start threatening. You're gonna start popping ish. Right? You're gonna talk about this, that, and the third, but again, you didn't have none of that energy for Cam. And sidebar, speaking about Cam, why Papoose ain't jumping? Did Papoose like the interview? We know he wasn't there, but did he watch it? Did he like it? Why he didn't go to social media and be like, yo, Cam, I don't really like the questions you was asking my lady. Why he ain't do that? Hmm? You know why Papoose would never do that? Because he enjoys it. He enjoys it. He enjoys you getting dragged through the internet. He enjoys people pulling you by your cup of hair. He enjoys people disrespecting you because when they do that, that's more clicks and more views. That's more opportunity for you to wow out and dumb out. And guess what? That turns into revenue. That man don't give a damn how you get treated out here. Everybody can put their mouth on you. Everybody and anybody can talk about you, put their mouth on you, disrespect you, call you out your name, and Papoose won't do a damn thing about it. Papoose is in your life, not like a protector. He is a projector, y'all. Okay? Let's talk about that. Huh? Papoose is in your life. And he is not a protector. He is a projector. Let me drop a bomb on that. That man Papoose refuses to protect you out here. He refuses to stand up for you. He refuses to advocate and speak on your behalf. But what he will do is project the negative energy off of him and put it squarely on you. You better believe it. Papoose is not a protector. He is a projector, honey, okay? I'm just going to let you know. In every sense of a man that is with a woman in a relationship, he is not fulfilling anything, okay? I don't care if he give you pipe every 2 weeks. It don't matter, okay? He's not doing what he's supposed to do as your man, your man, your man, your man. You keep saying Papa's upstairs. I think he's just staying upstairs and he ain't gonna come down and he ain't gonna be around to help you. Everybody who wants to talk about you or make a spectacle out of you, disrespect you. Forget about the women, y'all. It's the men. The men drag her all through the internet chair. These grown ass men drag her through the internet, drag her up and down, speaking on her, putting a mouth on her. Papoose will never open his mouth to defend you, not one time, not one single solitary time. This is disgusting. Now you got people like Just Hilarious coming through basically saying like, yo, listen, you need to be easy off this Remy Ma stuff. Go live your life, right? You talk about you happy, you got this, you got the man of your dreams. Go live your life. Because this whole situation where you constantly talk about Remy Ma is giving stalker. It's giving stalker. You don't have to convince us that Papoose loves you. We don't care to be, listen, we don't care, right? You're trying to make it as if there's a situation where you and Remy Ma is y'all in a tug of war. She don't want that nigga. She says, listen, she don't want him. She gave him to you, but you're not satisfied with it, right? You're not satisfied with it. Now I want to talk a little bit about something else, okay? Let's talk a little bit about the whole step mommy situation. This is getting very weird, y'all. Good morning, Tanya. How you doing? Ali Glow, how you doing? This is getting very, very, very strange and weird, okay? So Clarissa Shields is proclaiming to be a stepmother, right? And it's giving crazy, y'all. It's giving crazy. It's giving the hand that rocked the cradle. It's giving real crazy. Um, let's address the elephant in the room. There is no way that you can be a stepmother to any of Papoose' children, whether they are adults or a child, because you are not married to Papoose. That's number one, right? Shame on y'all, right? Shame on y'all for allowing this woman to make a fool of herself day in and day out. Shame on her friends, shame on her family, shame on the people that work closely with her. This chick is over here making a fool out of herself. Good morning, Angel Face. How you doing? Right, China. Is a mess. Is a mess. Okay? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, China. Shame on the people that's around this broad because she says things that literally make no goddamn sense. How can you be a stepmother to any of Papoose' children and you are not married to this man at all? Matter of fact, he's still married. The true stepmother, if you want to be logical about it, would be Remy Ma. But you are so enamored and stressed out, and your brain is turning into scrambled eggs. You're trying to compete with Remy on every single solitary level, y'all. This is getting to be real nasty, y'all. She wants to compete with Remy on every single solitary level. You want to compete with her husband. She don't want the nigga. You want to do the same hairstyle. You want to wear the same clothes. You want to act like you bow-legged and pigeon-toed. You want to talk like Remy. You want to do everything like Remy. Now we down to the point where you want to be the stepmother. Like, what's wrong with you? No one sees anything wrong with this. Nobody, huh? Nobody. You are proclaiming to be a stepmother to children of your man that you're having a entanglement with. In your mind, you think you playing house. This is real fucking life. You think you playing house? This is the shit that makes you look crazy every day. This is the exact reason why people be dragging you. This is the exact reason. If you want to know why people drag you and you think people picking on you and they bothering you, this is the exact freaking reason why you getting dragged through the freaking internet, okay? By the cup of hair. You're getting dragged through by the nape of your neck because you out here looking stupid as hell. What are you talking about right now? Little Remy, baby Remy, you never even seen the baby. You have nothing to do with the baby at all. If you really truly wanted to be a stepmother, you would try to form a relationship with that child, right? Because at the end of the day, if you love your man, like you claim to say you love your man, you're going to love everything that comes from him. You're going to love everything about him, everything that comes from him, including his kids. This shit is getting crazy now. No one, listen. There's a psychiatrist that comes on the morning news sometimes, New York City, WPIX. He's all over the place. He's going Maury Povich. His name is Dr. Jeff Gardier. Somebody get Dr. Jeff Gardier on the phone, okay? Please, okay? Somebody get Dr. Jeff Gardier on the phone because this woman needs a psychological read, bruh. Right? The dragging and the roasting is not getting through. She needs a real bona fide psychological freaking read. And that guy, Jeff Gardier, may be the one to do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is more than mental illness now. This is weird. Why do you want to live in a land of make believe? Why do you want to wake up every day and live in la la land? Why don't you want to live in the here and now? Why don't you want to face reality? I'm trying to tell y'all, when Papoose decides he's going to cut this broad off, it's going to be nasty work. You have overly invested yourself in a bunch of nothing. Huh? Let's talk about it. You have overly invested yourself in a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of nothing, a bunch of malarkey, a bunch of lies. You mean to tell me this nigga third leg is that good that your brain is on scrambled egg mode? You can't tell me that third leg is that good that you out here looking goofy. You have lost every single ounce of respect that you should have as a black woman, especially a one that is an Olympic gold medalist. You have become the laughing stock. You have become the laughing stock. People not laughing with you, they laughing at you in front of your face and behind your back. And that's exactly what happened, okay? When you was over there, Cam Newton's platform, the people, the staff in the back was making all type of sounds. They was laughing at you because they could not believe the words that was coming out your mouth. You even sat down on that child. Child. You even sat down on that chair with your legs gapped open, child. I ain't lying to y'all. I said the baby had her legs gapped open. This is why I said she needs some finishing school, some etiquette school. You got to learn how to sit down, cross your legs, sit straight up. This ain't the first time you sat somewhere with your legs gapped open. You did the same thing over there with Melissa Ford, sitting there with the legs spread open. What is wrong with you? Do you not see what is happening here? And every time you do this goofy shit, Pap is nowhere around. He wasn't nowhere near that damn interview. He should have told you not to go. Or he should have gave you a list of things you shouldn't talk about. But it all is going to boil down to Remy Ma. It's always going to boil down to Remy. It's all about Remy. Remy is not your problem. You are your problem. You need to get out your own way. You need to get out your own way. You sitting up there talking about you the stepmother. It's crazy. And then you have this relationship with Pat Poose's daughter, right? She's a beautiful girl. You got this relationship with Pat Poose's daughter. She got her makeup line, lipstick line, whatever's going on. I know you probably the front man of that shit. And deep down inside, she probably don't F with you. Because she definitely was Team Remy. They all got Remy Ma tattoos. Huh? Let's talk about the elephant in the room. All of the kids, Pat Poose, they got the Remy Ma tattoo. She loves some Remy. She probably still loves some Remy, but she's in a precarious situation because she got to always side with her daddy. It makes sense. We ain't mad at her about that. You really believe that you have this great relationship with this girl? Y'all around the same age? And you talking about you the stepmother? Something is really wrong with you. You need to get a psychiatric eval. And after they do that, you may need a 5150 hold because this is crazy, y'all, okay? You want Papoose dick. I mean, there's no other way for me to say it. Part of my French. It's just the New York City girly in me. You want Papoose dick. You want his dick. That's it and that's all. You on that nigga dick. It's embarrassing to watch. I understand my man, my man, my man. I get it. But you really on this nigga dick. It's disgusting to watch. Right? You want this nigga dick. And I'm saying that because it's not like you so in love with him. No. You just on it. Right? Oh, I'm the stepmama. Why are you not trying to form a relationship or trying to build something upon with little Remy? Like I said, right now may not be the greatest time, but you can form building blocks to get that relationship with that little girl. She's still very young, right? She's still very young. If you really wanted to care about her and you really liked her and you loved her because you love the daddy, listen, you be like, yo, Papoose, listen. I know school about to start. You feel me, Papoose? Yo, take 10 bands. You can spare 10,000. Take 10,000, Pat. Let Shorty have a good, take her shopping, school shopping, different type of sneakers, whatever it is. Let me pay for her activities. That's what a real stepmama want to do. That's big stepmama energy. Huh? That's big stepmama energy. Yo, Pat, take $10,000, right? Any after school activities, gymnastics, whatever the hell, da da da, Girl Scouts. Yo, they selling cookies. Let's sell that shit off. Let's buy everything. Let's get her clothes. Listen, at the end of the day, Remy don't even have to know about it that you giving her money. But Papoose gonna look at it like, yo, this woman really loved me because she loved my child. She loved my child, and even though it's a bad situation right now, Clarissa is trying to make it better by forming those alliances and love and all that with my child. You'll never do that because you're not really in love with Papoose. You in love with being in love. You in love with the clout. Let's be clear. We'll talk about the elephant in the room. You are in love with being in love. Do I think that you're crazy in love with Pap? I don't really know. Do I know you on his dick? Hell yeah, you riding it. You on his dick. Do I think that you, oh my God, this is my soulmate? I don't believe that. I think that you love clout. Papoose, even though he's not like an A-list rapper, it's still clout. It's still an opportunity. If you ask me if any other rapper would have gave you a chance, I don't care if it was Rick Ross, 50 Cent, Meek Mills, I don't care who it was. I think if any of them niggas would have gave you a chance, you would have jumped on it. So no, do I think it's exclusively that you're crazy in love with Papoose? I don't believe that. I just believe that is yo, listen, it's an opportunity, right? And we know that hate sells. Hate, Hate, hate sells, right? Drama sells. Messiness sells. It sells. The drama sells. And what better way to get the clout by messing with this married man? Do I feel like 1,000 kajillion% that you're crazy in love and oh my God? No, I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that at all. You want the clout. You want to be seen. And you say key words in social media because you want people to react to it. You saying that you anybody's stepmother is ridiculous. Why you don't want to just have your own kids? Huh? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, y'all. Real talk. Enough of this, okay? Why don't you have your own children? Now, let me get this straight. You've been with Papoose. You claim since 2024. Some people say 2025. Listen, some people say 2023. In any event, that was enough time to have two kids. Why are you not getting pregnant by Papoose? See, now I'm starting to break this shit down because this is getting real weird to me. Why are you not getting pregnant? Why are you not conceiving with Papoose? See, this is why people think there may be an issue, right? The other day you said you already have your own kids. You don't have your own kids. Those are your sister's three children. See how you trying to take over? Those are your sister's three children. You said you got your own kids. You don't have any kids. You don't have no children. You don't have no pick me. You don't have anything that came from you. So now that's not good enough. Now you want to be the stepmother to Papoose grown kids. Are you okay? Somebody call the coroner because I'm about to body this for real. I said somebody call the coroner because I'm about to body this. Huh? Why you not having your own children? I keep talking about Rihanna. Shout out to Rihanna and ASAP. She got three kids in a short period of time. ASAP can't stay off Rihanna. Rihanna give birth, and 3 months later, her stomach is on swole again. He can't stay off her. And there's nothing wrong with it because they got money and they love each other. That's real love. We don't want to hear about your boxing career comes first because the way you are obsessed with this man, you would drop everything and anything just to have his child. And I'm going to go back to what you said last March, and it was very telling. You said you wish that you could give Papoose a baby for his birthday, child. Huh? You said you wish that you could give Papoose a baby for his birthday. Do you understand what she's telling y'all? Are y'all paying attention to what old girl is saying? She's saying to y'all, allegedly, I've been trying and trying and trying to get pregnant and it's not working. That's exactly what she's saying. She can twist and flip and bounce the story every which way, but we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. You said last March, right? I think it was March 6th, Papoose' birthday. You said that you wish, keyword wish, you wish that you could give Papoose a baby for his birthday. That doesn't sound like a woman that is fully career driven and she's not gonna let no nigga get her way. She's focused on the prize. She got the eye of the tiger, right? That sounds like a woman who is desperately trying to get pregnant and is not working. That and then listen, everything's alleged, but that's what you're saying, right? You sound disappointed, right? Let's talk about it. Please hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Let's go. Hit the like button. Thank you. That sounds like a woman who has been defeated by her very own fertility. That's what it sounds like. By you telling her, and see, sometimes it's good to shut the F up because sometimes you will tell on yourself and don't even know you telling on yourself. So you mean to tell me you said that you wish that you could give Papoose a baby for his birthday? So that means 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, a year prior to his birthday, you've been trying to get pregnant. You've been trying. You've been trying. You've been trying. And there's nothing wrong with trying. But what you're not going to do is play in our face because we know the truth. Now, again, like I told you before, you may have to take that nigga to a urologist. We don't know. If people say he snipped, I don't know if he snipped. People are saying that he snipped. You may have to go out and take this nigga to a urologist and make sure the sperm is sperming. Okay? But again, you're living in a land of Delulu, right? You're living in a land of make believe. You are now saying you are the stepmother. Why do you want to step in Remy's shoes so goddamn bad? I want to talk about this. Why do you feel the need that you need to always be stepping up in Remy Ma's shoes? We all know Remy is the actual stepmom. We know that. Whether the kids and her have a good relationship or not, Remy is the real, true, indeed stepmother. Hmm. See, it's just not enough that you want to copy her whole steez, right? It's not enough that you want to copy her whole style and her whole steez and her whole diddy bop. You want to copy the whole shit. You grab the blueprint and you're writing shit down and you want to copy it. You heard? You want to copy it. It's not enough that you want to get your hair done like her, the makeup done like her. You want to wear the same type of clothes. You want to do everything like her. Now you want to be the stepmother to her actual step kids. This is giving monitoring spirit, y'all. This is not even nothing to laugh at. This literally is giving monitoring spirit. This woman she's obsessed. You are a shadowing, monitoring energy. And you saying it like you playing, but you not. You want to be a stepmother to who? Papoose daughter who's the same age as you? You don't even know when you getting used for real. Let me guess. You think they all your best friends and all that? It's nasty work. And shame on the people in this woman's life who refuse to tell her the goddamn truth. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, y'all. And every day we get to watch the crash out. Every single day. How you doing, Tracy? Good morning. Good morning to you, Tracy. Thank you for making it. Shout out to my chiller. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Round of applause. Okay. Tracy said, Grand Rising. I've been here trying to speak, guys. How's it going? How you doing, baby? All right. Good morning. Thank you for the donation. Good morning. One more again for you because it's nice and early, Tracy. One more again. Good morning. It's a lot going on. Is a lot going on. And again, like I said, people are trying to figure out what is wrong with this girl. You got other black women in the entertainment industry basically giving you advice. Now, you could say it's coming from the wrong place. I don't believe so. Even with Miss Shanika, you said it was from the wrong place. I don't believe so, right? Just hilarious. You saying it's from the wrong place? It's not. She's giving you advice. Why are you pressed? You got the man, you got the clout, you got the money, you got every goddamn thing, but that's just not enough for you. You need to leave Remy alone. It just doesn't make any sense. It's embarrassing to watch this day in, day out, right? You even alluded to a fact one time you wanted to fight Remy, right? When 50 Cent was going at you, and you said, go get one of your rap homegirls. We know you was talking about Remy. We know you was talking about Remy. It's the misery for me. It's the misery for me. Let me tell you something. This whole divorce proceeding that's happening, right? We don't know when the divorce is going to go through. We really don't know, right? But what I will say is this, okay? What I will say is this. Papoose is going to make goddamn sure. Papoose Mackey is going to make goddamn sure this stretches out as long as it has to stretch out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Papoose is going to make sure that this is going to stretch out as far as it can go. He's going to drag this. He's going to make it difficult for Remy because at the end of the day, he is not trying to be tied to no goddamn Claressa Shields. Exactly. She needs to accept that advice. She won't. She absolutely won't. But what I'm telling you is Papoose is going to drag his feet when it comes to this relationship. Papoose is going to drag his feet. He does not want this divorce to go through anytime soon. Papoose is over here packing the money in a duffel bag. You understand? Papoose is dropping your money in a duffel bag and he going to spin off. He going to spin off. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. How can you be so damn naive? And again, shout out to Just Hilarious for basically saying what was on her mind, okay? She said it, and it was true, and it was no malice. I don't think she has any problem with you. You were up there on the Breakfast Club, and it didn't seem like there was any tension. She's talking to you as a woman. We forgetting about the boxing component when it comes to you. We are forgetting about the boxing component, right? We're forgetting about your accolades. We're forgetting that you were in Olympics. We're forgetting all of that. You have made it where people are just focused on your personal life. And I'm really starting to believe you appreciate that more. You appreciate that more. 3, 4 years from now, we're gonna watch this young lady on Unsung. You know that show? Unsung BT TV1. We're gonna watch her on Unsung. They're gonna say Claressa Shields was at the height of her game. She had the world in the palm of her hands. You know how they do the whole montage? It's gonna be that. Papoose will not be in the picture. I don't care what he's telling you. A nigga gonna show you better than he can tell you. Papoose will not be in the picture. Papoose is gonna get what he needs to get and he's gonna move the hell on. Do you understand what I'm saying about that? Papoose will not be in the picture. Just the same way he's not in the picture when people disrespect you. He's not emotionally tied. One thing about men, they can front and they can play and front. They act like they feel one way when they don't. And I said it before. And if he was really into you like that and he wanted to create a family with you and y'all was all that in a bag of chips, y'all would be living together. You can make any excuse in the world. Oh, well, he lives here. No, 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 no. If he was really into you like that, y'all will be living together. Y'all will be playing house. Right now, y'all not playing house. Y'all will be playing house, but he is not into any of that. Papoose has a laser focused mission, and that's for him to really set himself up financially and whoever's around him. That's the whole fact. Do y'all remember when this is back in March when she went over to the family's house, y'all, out in Brooklyn or wherever the hell they was at? I think they was in Brooklyn. Did y'all feel that energy? That energy could cut like a knife. Wasn't nobody fucking with her over there. She felt and looked so out of place. That right there would have made me stop messing with Papoose. If I was you, that right there would have had me out the door like, nah, I'm cool. His people, his mama, his everybody, they were all acting and they were acting poorly. They don't mess with you. And you know that, right? But because they love Papoose, they're going to play that long game, right? Hmm? They're going to play that long game, right? They're going to play that long game with you. You sat up in them people's house during Papoose birthday celebration. Big Mama made the chicken and the mac and cheese and the hot wings and the hot links and the tater salad and this, that, and the third. They had the liquor flowing, and you look so out of order. You could tell they didn't want you there. Yeah. Listen, hey, they all want a piece of the pie. How you doing, 215, baby? Hey, Charms, how you doing, baby? Huh? You were sitting in that house and you were so out of place. And the mother, the energy, the mother didn't put her arm around you. The mother couldn't even look at you. She couldn't look at you. I watched all that body language. And ain't nothing changed. They still don't mess with you. But when you love a family member, right? Because they love Papoose. Now, Papoose, what I'm hearing is a patriarch of the family. Like he's a go-to guy. He's a man of the family. Okay. And because they love Papoose, they may not agree with what he's doing, but because they love Papoose, they gonna ride out with him. But let me tell you something. That body language showed everything we needed to see. And that was all the way back in March. They weren't welcoming to you. We seen it from the video. You the whole time you had your camera open because you wanted to prove to us once again, right? This is an ongoing thing. You want to prove to us that you're in with the Papoose Mackey family. You want to prove to us that you in the fold. You want to prove to us that Papoose is crazy in love with you. We seen the truth within that video, right? Another time, y'all was at some concert, y'all was taking pictures, whatever have you. They didn't even want to stand next to you. That right there would have me not even wanting that nigga. Why do you want to be with a man who clearly doesn't have your best interest at heart and whose family does not fuck with you? Why you want to put yourself in that position? Hmm? And now you out here talking about you the stepmama. You look crazy as hell. Good morning, Elevation. How you doing? You look crazy as hell. And we have been trying to protect you from yourself. All facts, no bullshit. We've been trying to protect you from yourself. It's nasty work. And clearly, the people in your life have been talking to you. Shout out to Nada Goat, right? She's a friend to the room. Nada Goat is your ex best friend, right? She's your ex best friend. And she tried to open your eyes. She didn't want to rock the boat, but she tried to open your eyes. She said, hey, what's going on with Pat? You think him and Remy still communicating or something? Why Remy pics and all that and all that and all that is on his page? What's going on, sis? See, a real friend is gonna say that to you, right? Not a goat wasn't afraid to be a friend to you. And she said, why you think what's going on? And instead of you saying, you know what, sis, let me take a look at that, right? Because we all not perfect, you know. Now to go tell you to watch your back and keep your head on a swivel, you could be like, okay, nah, no problem. Let me take a look. Instead of you doing that, you went and told Papoose what she said about him, right? That's a telltale sign of a motherfucking pick me. Real talk, okay? You went over there and told Papoose everything that now the goat had to say, right? And you know that made Papoose mad as shit. Right? Because Papoose is like, nah, now I see now the goat is going to get in the way. See, allegedly, people say Papoose is a narcissist. Allegedly, I'm not diagnosing him as that, right? But the thing is, with a narcissist, they want to take you away from anything and everybody, anybody around you that cares about you or that's going to put you on, anybody that's going to advocate for you, anybody that's going to stand up for you. The narcissist wants to remove those people from your life, right? And whatever it was that you told Papoose made him set up a situation where Nada Goat was kicked out the damn whip. Hmm? Aren't you the godmother to her kid? Huh? But Papoose said, you know what? Nada Goat is too much of a liability, right? Nada Goat is too much of a liability. Nada Goat is up here making noise. She up here kicking up dust. And God forbid Claressa listens to her. Right? Now I'm not gonna lie to you. When it comes to Nada Goat, I think she was good for Clarissa because she said when Clarissa wanted to crash out or do something crazy, she would stop her. She was like, nah, don't do that. Don't talk to this person. Don't respond to that comment. So she was a yin to the yang. Papoose don't want you to have that, right? Papoose wants you to feel like you are all alone and the only person that you can count on, the only person that you can trust is him. That's how narcissists move, right? And everybody sees it. Everybody sees it. Papoose wants you to feel that he is the only one that has your best interest, not your mother, not your family, not your sister, not your daddy. He wants to be the Statue of Liberty in your life. He wants to steer the car while you sit in the back seat. You fell out with your friend. And when I had Nada go up here, I did ask her, I said, yo, do you think you could ever get cool with Clarissa again? Do you think y'all could ever be friends? And she said, no, not as long as Papoose is around. That was very telling. You are in control of a lot of things that are going on in this woman's life. You are in control. You are in control of a lot of things going on in Clarissa's life. And you're taking full advantage. Okay? That's a whole damn fact. Okay? So Allie Glow said, I know Remy and Juju be on Pap's head whenever he come around just clowning on his goofy relationship. I'm trying to tell you, girl, I'm telling you, they probably laughing their ass off like, would you look at this? Would you look at that? Let me tell you something. Remy dodged the bullet. And you know, for a long time, Remy has always been successful on a home music tip and everything else. But do you realize when she was freed of Papoose, everything was all the way up for her? Do you realize that? Do you realize that? Huh? Ever since she got rid of Papoose, everything was been coming up Remy. She got the network, the music, the this, the that, on different interviews, talk shows. Everything is coming up Remy when it comes to Papoose. She had to get rid of him, right? He was literally holding her down. He was literally holding her down, okay? Yes, absolutely. So Miss B says CS said her and Pap are in a partnership. Yes. I agree. They are definitely in a partnership. It's a bit. Listen, Miss B, it's a money line. It's a whole relationship. You better believe it. It's a partnership. It's a money relationship. Let me tell you something. Papoose is spinning this girl like a damn top. She says she don't trust nobody with her money. Papoose already got his hand in the cookie jar. What you talking about? It's too late. Spot him, got him. Spot him, got him. His hand is already in the goddamn cookie jar. What we talking about? You can't do nothing about Papoose. You can't do nothing about Papoose. Papoose got his hands in a cookie jar all the way up to his goddamn elbow. You can't do nothing about Papoose. All you're gonna do is sit here and pretend like y'all got this great relationship. But like she said to herself, it is a partnership. It is a partnership. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. How you love for self? How you doing, sweetheart? So China said he's narcissistic, right? A narcissistic person, and she's so blonde she can't see it. Can I tell you something, China? I think for the most part, she is blind to a lot of things. But I think when she's alone with her thoughts, for real, and we all go through this, when she's alone with her thoughts and she really gets to thinking about what's going on, I think she believes deep in her heart, she knows that Papoose don't really love her. Y'all may call her slow and all this other stuff. I think when she's alone with her thoughts, she realizes that Papoose is not in love with her, right? Deep down inside, when she has time alone and all the noise is quieted around her, she does realize that Papoose is not in love with her. This is exactly why she always is on attack mode with Remy. Right? You understand what I'm saying? She's always gonna be on attack mode with Remy because Remy is in her way. In her mind, Remy mind is in her way. Meanwhile, Remy don't want to be in the way. But in her mind, Remy is in the way. Remy is stopping her from being the apple of Papooses eye, right? She understands that. And psychologically, what she tries to do is do everything like Remy, dress like her, do the hair, the talking, the this, the that, because she feels that if she makes herself look more like Remy, act like Remy, Papoose will love her the same way he loves Remy. He still loves her. You know, narcissists, they can be in love with you and do things to hurt you and try to fuck you over, but they still love you to the core. And I feel that about Papoose. Absolutely. So Beauty says she already decided if loving him is wrong, she don't want to be right. She don't want to be right, child. She don't want to be right, child. Listen, she don't care how crazy it make her look. She says she gonna hold on to the bitter end. She don't give a good goddamn how stupid it makes her look. She says she gonna ride Papoose into the sunset, right? But see, she doesn't understand that Papoose allegedly has a whole nother plan. He's setting up his financial freedom. He's setting up his wealth. He's setting up shit for his daughter. He's getting it done. And Clarissa thinks she's really part of the family. You getting used. You a stepping stone. She understands that. But she lives in a land of make believe, so she has to tell herself it's not true. She know what time it is. You better believe it. Hmm. Delicates of Life says, and honestly, I think the easy to block captain was to really get Papoose away from her. So I see what you're saying. So you trying to say that Remy used easy to block captain as a diversion? Let me tell you, there was one time Remy was talking, because you know, at one time she was on all these lives. The way she was talking about Papoose, she was disgusted by him. Like you could see it in her face. It wasn't even so much the words, the way her face was moving and the contorting, the way her face was moving when she was talking about Papoose, like she was so done with him. She was disgusted by him. She didn't want nothing to do with Papoose. So you know what? That may not even be far-fetched, you know. Maybe she just needed a reason for Papoose to just step off. And even after all that, he still wanted to be there. Let's be clear. Even after all that, he didn't even want to leave the house. He was on a couch. He didn't want to leave the house. But yeah, I think you got a point, Delicates. Maybe that was an ends to a mean. But when she was talking about Papool, she was disgusted. She's like, oh my God. Like, yo, she would listen. I don't ever feel that she would ever mess with this guy again. I don't think so. Nah, not at all. She's over him. Good morning, Tierrenas. And if CS get rid of Pap, she may be able to save her career. See, you know what? Tierrenas. Let me tell you something. I believe that very early on, right? I'm not going to lie to you. I was very optimistic. I thought that very early on. I said, you know what? Carissa could still save herself. Real talk. I said if she get rid of this dude and focus on her career, she would gain the favor of the people again. I really, 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 really believe that. Let me tell you something, Tina and us. I don't believe that now. I don't believe that now. I think she is so far gone, right? That people don't even want to deal with her, right? Now, if this was last year and a light turned on in her head and she's like, okay, you know what? I need to focus on my career. I don't want to deal with this married man anymore. I just want to do me. The public would have embraced her. We would have embraced her. We would have been shitting on Pap embracing her. But what she has done is doubled down, right? She's doubled down almost like she's trying to play in our face. We don't care what you're doing. You're getting played. Your money is getting ran through. That's what's happening, allegedly. But no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think that it's too far gone. I feel like she's burned a lot of bridges. Um I feel like she's created a lot of enemies with people. I think people just don't want to deal with her. You understand what I'm saying? And at this point, people just like, yo, let the chips fall where they may. I don't think anybody's, they're like, oh yes, we'll take you with open arms. She's done too much. She done disrespect the other boxes. She done won that late Ali. She done try to hit or did hit Alicia Baumgartner. She done threaten people. She done disrespect the all type. Listen, it's a lot going on. I don't think I don't think urban media is ready to accept her back. What she can do at this point is just, go with Papoose and go live her life. She can literally go do that. Please hit the like button, y'all. Please hit that like button on the way in. I think that she literally can go and live her life with Papoose, and we won't cover her anymore. We're just covering this because it's not a love triangle, but it's a lot of unfinished business, and we want to see to the end of this content. But at the end of the day, let's be clear. If her and Papoose rode off into the sunset, we're not going to cover that. We're not going to cover it, and she knows that. We can care less. We want her to move on and be great. Goodbye. Good riddance. Yeah, but I don't think she can save. It's over. She's not saving anything. Okay. So China said fact. She lets toxic people go, and Blue like she supposed to now. Chad, what you say here, China? Yeah, but yeah, the whole toxicity thing, her and Papoose are in a toxic relationship. Is a very one-sided narcissistic relationship. Okay, it is what it is. It's very one-sided. Papoose is not gonna stop until he gets what he wants, and then he's gonna get rid of her. As I said before, Papoose been married. He been with Remy Ma for 20 some years. He is not gonna leave a long-term marriage to end and go marry somebody else. That's just not gonna happen. Papoose wants to sow his wild oats. He's gonna sow them. Shit, he was sowing his wild oats when he was married to Remy. Y'all heard what Topanga said. So this is the type of guy. Allegedly, this is how Papoose is moving, right? And why would you even want a guy who literally, allegedly, I would say allegedly, was dealing with other women while he was married? Like I said, if he'll cheat with you, he'll cheat on you. What makes you any different? If he can do that to the love of his life, believe me, he'll do worse to you. Okay. And what I want to see is that whole situation with Topanga, right? The promoter from Hartford. Um, I want to see what Clarissa has to say about all this. I ain't gonna lie, Topanga look like she could throw a little fist of cuff. She look like she could throw a little fist of cuff. I want to see what she got to say about that. Okay. Oh God, Miss B, listen. This nigga lining her up for the 41 of the 401k, the 403b, the Roth IRA child, the pension plan. He lining her up for all that. He getting situated. He getting situated. I'm trying to tell y'all some good shit. He getting situated. He making sure his daughter good, Chanel good. She good, right? Her business taking on, she doing good. Everybody getting situated. You gotta understand, everybody going to eat. Everybody want to eat high off the hog. Everybody want to eat when it comes to this female. She just don't see. They got the knife and the fork and a place ready. They ready to eat. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, he's definitely stacking the deck because Pat Poose understands the assignment. You better believe it. Good morning, everybody entering the building. Please hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button for Chili Chill. If you have the capability of sharing out the live, share it out, share it out, share it out. Okay. We have a lot of things that we are talking about right now. Okay. Absolutely, Miss B. Oh yeah. Papoose got her in a 360 deal. You better believe it. He got her in a 360 deal. She don't even know what is going on. She don't know if listen, she don't even know that water is wet. I'm trying to tell you she's discombobulated. I'm trying to tell you her brain is scrambled eggs, yo. She don't know which end is up and she getting played like a fiddle. And it's nasty just to watch it all. Do you understand what I'm saying? How you doing, Charmed? Facts. We hitting it on the nose, right? Bullseye and all that. Yeah. So TGC says she will be talked about because of this relationship, not so much for her boxing, and that's what's really sad. TGC, that's a whole entire fact. Her legacy, even if it's 10 years from now, 20 years from now, it's going to highlight her being in a philanderous relationship. It's going to highlight her being in an entanglement. It's going to highlight her being a mistress. I know she says she's not a mistress, child, but the definition of a mistress, okay, is someone that's outside of the marriage in another relationship with the said married person. She don't know that she's a gumad. You understand what I'm saying? It's a lot of layers to this. There's a lot of layers to this. She may argue the fact she's not a side chick, but that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You can say in your mind it's not true. That doesn't make it a fact. You know you moving nasty because if you wasn't moving nasty, you wouldn't come on social media all the time trying to prove to us that y'all in a loving relationship. Y'all don't even live together. What we talking about? Y'all been together for years now. Y'all not living together. He's not that attached to you. He's just not. You know when you live with somebody and you laid up every day. We know it, ladies and gents as well. When you live with somebody and you laid up with the person every day, you start catching mad feelings. You waking up to the person, you smelling their morning breath. Y'all both brush your teeth in the bathroom with the double sinks. You know what I'm saying? You doing each other laundry. You're making each other food, breakfast. Y'all laid up watching movies. Listen, days, weeks, months, years of that, relationships will grow. Even if you get into a relationship and it ain't really like that, once you live with somebody, listen, it's like you see them in their vulnerable state. You understand what I'm saying? Papoose is not ready to give her that. He will not give her that. Once again, it don't make no sense. Papoose does not work a 9 to 5. He can literally go to Atlanta and live in her home. He can do that. There's enough room for him. He can do that. He don't punch a time clock. But he don't want to be that overly invested because he got to be in and out like a robbery. You heard? He got to be in and out. He got to be in and out like a robbery. And that's the sad part of it all that she really don't see. Like I say, a nigga gonna show you better than tell you. You mean to tell me you in a relationship with this man, a loving relationship like you claim, and y'all don't live together? Talking about you be visiting him for 2 weeks at a time? That sounds crazy as hell. And when you leave after 2 weeks, who's the next bitch over there after you leave? It's not making no sense. If you dealing with this man and you want to have his children and you supposed to be the woman of the house, why you don't live with him? See what I'm saying? It's like the people around her, right? They just gaslight her. They want to see her look stupid. Even her homegirls or whoever's around her, best believe they eating off her too. They eating off her too, right? And when she leave the building, they laugh at her. How you sit here telling us that you gonna get married to this nigga? Y'all gonna have 4 kids and a white picket fence and a beautiful house and a farmhouse sink, and you don't even live with the man. You don't even live with the man. Y'all don't live together. That's not giving a relationship that's going somewhere, right? It's giving that papooses give you bird crumbs, right? He's leaving a trail of bird seed and bird crumbs and breadcrumbs. He's leading that trail and he's giving you just enough. Huh? Papooses give you just enough to keep you coming back, just enough to string you along, just enough. Not enough to make you full, but enough to have you keep coming back. You don't see what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. It's nasty mother effing work. And it's sad to watch this girl. She was in a Louis store the other day, right? With her homegirls, whoever it is. Like, you already know they was getting a bag too. You probably know they was getting a bag too. They sitting up there laughing. I'm trying to tell you, Clarissa, you got snakes around you. They don't mess with you. They using you. Everybody using you. And when the money going, when the cloud is going, you won't be sitting there by yourself. Real talk. And you know who may take you back after all is said and done? Not a goat. Let me drop a bomb on that, okay? For real. After all is said and done and all the paparazzi has left the building and Papoose left you high and dry, not a goat. Not a goat. Not a goat will probably be the one that will come back and be your friend. That's crazy work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, please hit that like button, y'all. Please hit it. That's right. That's right. Where we at with the likes? Let's get the likes going, y'all. It's free to hit the like button. Let's hit that like button. Okay. Good morning, everybody pulling up. Good morning. So yeah, people were asking questions about that, Joan. Pawn pools, where are the braces in the pocket was pawn shop a question. So people were asking, they were like, where's the Van Cleef? Where's this? Where's that? I don't know. Now, according to sources, she don't got the Corvette no more. It's a lot of inconsistencies, right? Again, some people were saying the Corvette was a rental. I don't believe it was a rental. I don't know. Some people said the car got stolen. Some people say it got repo. We don't know exactly what's going on. She said something the other day, respectfully. She said that I think the lights were cut off, right? And she said all because, she changed her credit card, right? And her credit card was on automatic payment. This is exactly why you need an accountant. Right. This is exactly why. You know how embarrassing it is for you to be the champion quote and your lights are cut off in your home. This is exactly why you need an accountant. It will be very seamless. All your bills, everything will be taken care of. All you got to do is send that check to the accountant. Okay. So that's exactly what's happening with that. Thank you, Joan. Yeah. Papa's thinking about his pension. She's thinking about toppings on her pizza delivery. All right, so Charm is saying at Joan, they was saying her Corvette Dream Car got that repo. So I heard that too. I listen, respectfully, Charmed and Joan. I heard that. Some people were saying that her shit got repo. Some people say it was a rental and it went back. Some people said the shit was stolen. Yo, where the hell is the car? Where's the car? Like, this is just messy as hell. Do you hear me? It's a whole mess. All right. Let me highlight this, my love. Hold on. It's a whole entire mess. Hold on. All right, let me see if I can do this. I want to read the message. All right. All right. So China Doll 79 says Pat has this girl looking goofy. And if she knows This is why are you willing to do this dumb mess for what? But like old school group, the main ingredient says everybody plays a fool sometimes. Facts. Everybody plays a fool sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. Huh? It ain't no exception to the rule and everybody play the fool sometime. Let me give you a round of applause. Thank you for the donation, sister. And one more again, because you from Brooklyn. You heard Big Brooklyn, okay? I'm just saying, it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking going on, okay? It's a lot of talking going on. We don't know where the car is. We don't know where anything is at, okay? We don't know where anything is at. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. Let me look at the comments real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I see somebody talking about Topanga. Hold on. Okay, so Clarissa Shields is like a side baby, so I don't think she even respect marriage like that. Yeah, they said, look, child. You know, I was always asking. I said, well, what was her parents married? Were her parents married? Because I mean, not to judge, you know, things happen, but maybe she just don't respect it because she's never seen anybody probably married in her family, so she don't respect it, right? Listen. What's up, Alicia? What's up, sis? Listen, he finds it so easy, huh? It just brainless activity. He don't even have to try. He'll tell her the sky is purple. She'll be like, yes, boss. Yeah, yeah, boss. You know water not wet, right, Clarissa? Yeah, boss, and not wet. Not wet, papoose, not wet at all. You know why the chicken crossed the road? Oh, yes, boss, and get to the other side. He can tell her anything. She running with it. She running with it. It's crazy work. Very easy. Very, very easy. Too easy. So Trenas says she'll have to lose everything and humble herself. Yes, nobody wants to deal with her. She's self-sabotage. That's what I'm telling you. Yo, listen, if this was a year ago and she was like, you know what, I'm just gonna move on. I just want to focus on my career and focus on fighting. I want to be the best Clarissa I can be. Baby, we would have listen, we would have took her in with open arms. We would have been like, on the wings of love. Yo, we would have grabbed her up and put her in the right direction, and then we would have been dragging papoose, right? But the thing is, she wants to prove something not only to us, she wants to prove something to Remy, and we know Remy don't care. So this is a thing. She exactly is self-sabotage. She has dug herself into a deep, deep abyss, and I don't know if she can come out of this. After all, look who she fighting. She has a fight coming up in 2 days, y'all. Look who she fighting. K. Scott. Like you was in Olympics, dogs. You was in Olympics. Like what? You K. Scott. Like it, I would even be embarrassed that somebody would offer me that fight. No shot to K. Scott. I don't got no issue with her. But as an Olympic gold medalist, like how dare you bring K. Scott to me to fight? It's nasty work, yo. She don't even see that the water is being let out the bathtub. She don't see the air is being let out of the helium balloon. It's about to be over real quick. That's it, and that's all. Okay. So Allie said, "Oh, Topanga is the truth. She been in and out of jail and squabble. I fight. Listen, yes, that's it. Hey, yo, Allie. Hey, yo, Allie. Yo, dead ass. Like what? Like, yo, Allie said Topanga is the truth. She been in and out of jail and squabble. I will fight Clarence before I fight her. Yo, listen, listen. It's all in the eyes, Chico. It's all in the eyes, Chico. You don't, yo, Topanga. Hey, yo, Topanga look like she could squabble. And Topanga doing that street fight and shit. You heard? Yeah. Topanga look like listen, Clarissa better watch her tone. She better not say nothing about, listen, she better not say nothing crazy about Topanga. What? Topanga a banging, nigga. Topanga will banging, nigga, huh? I ain't messing with Topanga, man. Topanga look like she could fight. She look like, listen, listen. Topanga look like she'll fight just because it's Wednesday. She'll fight because it's Saturday. She'll fight because it's raining. All her life she had to fight. She ain't playing no games. What? hmm Tracy said, laugh out loud. I remember he told that lie that Clarissa was a love of his life child. It was disgusting. He had to say that. He had to say that, Tracy. He had to say that. That's when he was over there with Vlad TV. Shout out to Vlad TV. He gets a bad rap, but he does bring the entertainment. Let's give him a round of applause. He's funny. Vlad TV, a messy ass white boy, okay? Yeah, he was up there saying, oh, Claressa Shields is a love of my life. Like, nigga, shut up. You sitting up there lying your ass off because you trying to continue to have your hand in that cookie jar. If she the love of your life, why you ain't never go live and drag the niggas that be dragging your woman, huh? Why you ain't invite 50 Cent to fight? Isn't that some funny shit? Sidebar. When she was over there on Melissa Ford, right? She was talking hella shit. She was talking about 50, Then she talking about, yeah, because Pat got hands and Pat can fight. Y'all do know 50 was a boxer, right? So she trying to create beef. This is the typical low vibrational shit. She wanted to create beef where Pat Poos and 50 Cent went to go fight. Over who? You? You ain't worth the time or the trouble, Chad. I think when 50 Cent me drag you, and 50 said, not so fast, Funky, I think Papoose be in his house laughing. I mean, he ain't gonna tell you, but I think Papoose finds joy in it all, okay? Thank you for the comments, darling. Yeah, she's the food. She's definitely the food. And they got the plates and a knife and a fork and a spoon out, okay? Let me see. Do y'all peep that Chanel never hypes her own mother? It definitely gives cloud chase even with Remy. Um, yeah, no. Now her mother, I seen a picture of her mother. Her mother's not in the industry or anything like that, right? She's not in the industry or anything like that. Okay, higher love for self say she talk way too much, thinking she defending Pat, but she's telling everything in these interviews. Child, everything, running her mouth, running amok. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you can talk too much. How you doing, Maria? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sean said, I wonder how the rappers from New York feel about Pap. Everybody pick Remy. If you notice respectfully, I ain't trying to be biased, but if you notice respectfully, you don't see no rappers around Papoose. Let me ask you a question. Who you seen around Papoose? Now, before all this went down, Pap was that guy. Everybody loved Pap, this, Pap, that, right? Who you seen around Pat? Have you seen any rappers around Papoose? Don't nobody mess with Papoose like that. Don't nobody mess with Papoose like that. I'm trying to tell you, okay? People are embarrassed, and people not messing with Clarissa Eva. You better believe it. They embarrassed. They not messing with Clarissa Eva, right? The rappers out here, right? And I'm just speaking. I don't know them, but they probably like, yo, this guy fumbled the bag. This guy fumbled the bag. That's what they thinking. That's what they saying. This guy messed up the bag. He fumbled Remy. Everybody loved Remy. Remy's from the town. Remy's from the town. Everybody loved Remy, huh? So yeah, I don't know what they thinking. Let me see. Okay, so right, succeed. So is she trying to convince us she didn't get the final notice that she lied so much? Think about that. Facts. Good point. Good freaking point, girl. Listen, at the end of the day, if your lights get cut off, oh God, God damn it. If your lights get cut off for non-payment, that means you haven't been paying it. And we all know the electric company, right? They gonna send you some damn notices. They be like, hey, you're 30 days behind, call us at 800, 55555 to make a payment arrangement today. Another notice, hey, it's 45 days. We haven't received the payment. Do you need a payment arrangement? Yada, yada, yada. They're going to give you options. It is 60 days. We haven't received anything. Please call our credit department to make a payment arrangement. Yada, yada, yada. It's 90 days. We have not heard from you. There's another bill. Your total balance with this month and the 2 months prior is yada, 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 yada. This is a 15-day notice. Your utilities will be shut off. You absolutely right, succeed. Huh? I said said the utility company going, they pretty much beg you to pay your goddamn bill. Well, you know what? I don't know about other states, but New York, they gonna beg you like, hey, chilly chill, it's been 60 days. Did you forget about us? They gonna beg you to pay your bill. In the last course of action, they're gonna cut your shit off. And before they cut it off, they gonna be calling your phone off the hook. You're gonna get a 15-day notice, a 7-day notice, a 3-day notice, and they gonna cut it off. So you can't sit here and tell us the reason why your shit was cut off because you changed your debit card. Right. You wasn't getting no notices in the mail. They wasn't calling your phone. Shut up. Just say you ain't had the bread. Are you the one? Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Now let me say something real quick. Okay? Because this is too much. Wait a minute now. Shout out to Succeed. Okay, we're gonna give you a round of applause on this motherfucker. Yeah. We're gonna give a round of applause, right? Because according to Miss Claressa, you went on a Breakfast Club and you told them Pat pay all your bills. Huh? You told us that Pat Poos paid all of your bills. Right? So what happened? He wasn't paying the bills. He was never paying the bills. Okay, now if you wanna be technical about it, you know, he can write a check with your check from your name from your account and do an electronic check. But that's not his money. Stop it. Stop. Okay. Oh, I got a new member. Hold on, child. You better hold on. Hold on. Let me see. How can I do this? Hold on, my love. Huh? Let's get it. We got brown sugar. Brown sugar, babe. Thank you for becoming a member and joining the Chill family out. Thank you so much, Dollface. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Chill family, okay? Thank you so much. It ain't too late, y'all. Grab your membership to the channel. You know how I give it up here for the price of a cup of coffee. You will be an official tissue member of the Hip Hop and Chill family. And thank you so much for your support, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, but yeah, she said that Pat Poos was paying the bills. It's just a mess. I just don't know the lies. Is the lies for me. Let me slide down because I feel like I'm missing something. Very good call, Succeed. Very, very good call. Very good call. Good morning, everybody. So Bella said no, she was a child out of wedlock. The dad was married. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, what? You mean to tell? Let me read this. No, she was a child out of wedlock, and the dad was already allegedly married. Allegedly, love child, never meant to be. Love child, love. Oh, so she a love child. Gotcha. So that's exactly why she don't respect the sanctity of marriage. That's exactly why she got a problem with baby Remy. Yeah, this makes. Oh, thank you so much, Bella. This makes absolute sense. Uh huh. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Succeed said Brianna admitted they messed up Mary. Yo, yo, respectfully, when it comes to Brianna, I think she's very entertaining. I ain't gonna hold you. I think she's a ball of laughs. She's entertaining. But when it comes to Brianna, sometimes I don't know if she coming or going. I don't know if she team Claressa or she team somebody else. It's like her attitude changed like the weather changed. You feel me? But I find her to be very, very funny. But yeah, she be telling too. She be telling on them. Brianna be telling on them. What? Sure do. You know what I'm saying, Charm? Brianna be telling on them. Fuck. Sure do. Yes. Hello to Chill and Group. Salute all my chillers. Salute to all of y'all. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Blessed, blessed day, everybody. What Alicia said? Alicia said, as far as I'm concerned, Uck. I know what that means by Uck. Uck that fight Saturday. My birthday's supposed to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Okay, child. What you got planned? What you gonna be doing? So you 8:15, huh? Okay, copy, copy. Happy birthday to my baby in advance. Happy birthday to my baby Alicia in advance. We'll be live probably. We'll do a little birthday shindig, shout out, all that stuff. But happy birthday in advance if I don't see you, darling. Okay, that's more important than that damn fight. Okay. So Succeed said the reason for her lack of endorsements early on was her attitude. Facts. It's layers to this. I mean, of course, a lot of it has to do with papoose, but a lot of it is the behavior, right? The attitude. We listen, respectfully, we don't have to deal with your attitude, right? I mean, you're just not that cute to be carrying on bad like that. It's a mess. Mhm. So China said, TGC, I know sad. Can't live like that. No, my fam is extra large and they would have been spoken up. But as an Aries, I couldn't date men like that. Learn my lesson in the 90s. Let me tell you something. I don't know much about Pisces men. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't. But my big sister, my older sister, is a Pisces. Whew. Child, they a lot. They a lot. Very secretive, right? Um, Sometimes they have this God complex about them. They very passive aggressive. Child, is I can go on and on. And again, it's subjective. I'm not saying all Pisces are like that. I'm just talking about my big sister. Child. Oh no, you just dropped the jam, child. Charles said, did you know K Scott's daughter is black? Well, her father is. Oh, so she got her little mixed baby. I ain't know that, child. Oh, let me do some research on her. So she down with the swirl. Okay, Case. Listen, okay. Listen, okay, K Scott. Once you go black, you never go back. That's what they said. Yeah, she don't care, period. But see this is why I can't even play with that fight, Alicia. She acted like K Scott is K Scott, we gonna rumble in the jungle. Like K Scott, she been fucking boxing for like less than 3 years. She on OnlyFans and all that. What we talking about here? But that just goes to show you ain't got no way to fight. Nobody gonna deal with you. So now we already know, allegedly, K Scott gonna take a dive. We already know that she gonna take a dive. They probably going to dance for about 2 rounds, and Clarissa gonna knock her out, and she's gonna get the knockout because we always chitter chatter. Oh, you ain't ever knock nobody out. So that's gonna be the knockout. We know already. Listen, I won't even waste my money. Respectfully, I wouldn't even waste my money getting a ticket for that bullshit because we already know how it's going down. We already know. We know Clarissa's gonna be undisputed. She's gonna have a knockout. Yada yada yada. We know, like that. Like once that fight, like after that fight happened, can you go away and have a baby by Papoose? Do that. Like we don't want to see anything else, child. Please. So Delicates of Life said, but she said a big ticket interview. If y'all peep that, she'll do easier fights to keep her legacy. I'm paraphrasing. See what I'm saying? This is all strategic on her end. She don't want to get. Listen, I think if she got in that ring with Shadeja will wash her. If she would have ever gotten that ring with Shadeja would have washed her. She know it. She know it. She understands that. Listen, I really wanted to see, respectfully, I wanted to see her and Bumgarner go at it. Yeah, shit. I sure did. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Let me tell you, man, Topanga going to banger. Huh? What we say? What we say? Yeah. I ain't playing with Topanga. Y'all can play with Topanga if you want to. I said Topanga going banger. Topanga gonna be like bitty bitty bang bang bang. What? Topanga look like she would get it in. Let's be clear. She could come through with the eyelashes and all that and sit in front of the screen. Listen, she from Hartford, Connecticut. Y'all already know how. Listen, hey yo. I'm just saying. I ain't messing with Topanga. Yes, my darling. Thank you, my darling. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. I love y'all. Hey yo, Alicia Stewart. She said Topanga look like she don't got nothing to lose. Facts. Listen, we waiting in the wings. Clarissa talks spicy about mad people. I'm waiting to hear her talk spicy about Topanga because Topanga look like she'll come outside. Topanga be like, what you had said? Topanga be like, what you had said about me? Don't let me tell you about Pat. Pat used to do, yeah, Topanga look like, listen, and respectfully, if Topanga steps to Clarissa, she gonna go viral. Huh? She gonna go viral. Yeah, we need that type of energy because you talking spicy to Miss Shanika. You want to fight Miss Shanika. We already know Just Hilarious got a target on her back right now. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, okay, before she starts going at Just Hilarious. But I'm gonna tell you something on Just Hilarious. Shout out to my Baltimore baby. She from B-more. I love the way them Baltimore people talk. You too, you. You know them Baltimore talk. You too. Let me tell you about Just Hilarious. Just Hilarious would drag Claressa for fucking filth. She will read her down to the ground. Just Hilarious mouth is nasty, baby. When she ready to start dragging and roasting and clowning, she will hurt Claressa feeling so bad. Claressa will walk all the way from Atlanta down to B-more to get it popping. You better believe it. Just Hilarious ain't want to play with neither with her pretty little self. She's so adorable to me. She really is. Her big old lips. She's so cute. She's adorable. She's like a little doll baby. Okay? She will read her down to the ground. So Claressa, you better move quietly and tread softly. Cause I'm telling you, Just Hilarious and get on that mic and they'll make the morning show about you and drag you from 8 a.m. to 10. You better believe it. Stop playing. Shout out to Just Hilarious, chair. It's a mess. Mm-hmm. Allie goes. Yeah, that's it. Hey yo, hey yo, Allie, dead ass. Allie's like, oh, she just got out of jail at 54 years old. She don't give a F. Huh? She on that D block shit. Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are. So we tell them I am Topanga, mighty, mighty Panga. You know that's on my D block. The locks. Topanga rough, rugged, and raw. Topanga said, everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are. So we tell them, I am Topanga, mighty, mighty banger. Stop playing, yo. You done? Well, you a chill. Leave Topanga alone. Leave that baby alone, huh? Leave that baby alone, child. Just leave me alone. Yeah, so Bella said, why everybody forgets that she took, wait, why everybody forget she took that fake fight with the Asian wrestling team? That was the side of money got real low. Listen, I remember that. It was like, I think they paid her like 20,000. I forgot what it was, child. That shit came and it went. I think it happened in New York. I forgot what it was. That Asian, yo. First of all, a woman of your caliber, Olympic gold medalist, why would you even entertain that? Why would you even entertain that Asian fight? I remember that months and months ago. I remember that. Yeah. When was she in New York? He leaves without her. Now, allegedly, with a big cherry on top. You know, people saying, oh, she got, you know what I'm saying? She got a little bag on her head. Don't come to New York. Then I heard some YouTuber, he was so concerned, that ass, he was like, yo, please. He was like, stay out of New York. They talking crazy about you. Woo, woo, woo. And the YouTuber wasn't trying to clout chase or nothing. He was just like, please, like, just stay. It's not worth it. Yeah. Like, I don't know what's going on. I heard that. I don't know how true it is. I heard that, when she touched that, they're gonna be trying to rock her snot box and all that. See, the thing is, when you somebody that talk heavy, like you can fight, and people want to test you, right? Not to say that it's right, but let's be clear. Boxing is your profession. When you talk about fighting, it should never be on a civilian level. Like you can, she said, yeah, I will fold the bitch up like a lawn chair. Now, see, when you come to New York, especially go to Brooklyn, Tanisha, LaWanda, Lakeisha, and Kimmy and all them, they gonna want to see what you got. And it's not gonna be a fair fight. They gonna see you, they gonna be in a Chinese restaurant, low key looking. As soon as they see what Papoose will cross the street, they gonna hop on you. It just chill out. You are a boxing professional. You don't gotta tell people, yeah, I'll be folding bitches up like lawn chairs. Nobody can fuck with me. Who. You don't gotta do that, because you gotta remember, street fighting and boxing is two different things. I'm not wishing nothing. I'm just telling you what the real deal is. When you in a boxing ring, you going, whatever rounds, 10 rounds, 8 rounds, 2 minutes apiece. That ain't the street, baby.
You come to Brooklyn talking that hot shit, Lakeisha, LaWanda, Kimmy, Susanna, and all of them, they gonna jump out on you like rah, bitty bitty bong bong. They coming with the garbage can list, bong. It's gonna be crazy. Why even do that? Because it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna want to test your gangster, just like that chick. She's Samoan and black, whatever. Face shot Leah. She want to test your gangster. And she young. And she got energy. I think she's like 21, 22. She a young girl. You're gonna continue to ignore her because you know that she's looking for that smoke. Right? She's looking for that smoke and it can definitely get done. But when you keep putting shit out like that, talking shit, people want to try to test your gangster. Respectfully, when you come out the ring, you should be Lady Contessa. You should be the Lady Contessa. I am a Contessa. I'm a Countess. Like you should come off like very elegant, very beautiful, very soft. Just the same way Alicia Baumgartner do. She can do her damn thing in the ring, but she come out and she's all woman. She's all lady, right? That's not what you give. You give like you on go mode 24 hours a day. Somebody gonna check your gangster. Somebody gonna test it. I don't know who it is. And again, it won't be a fair fight because they just because they know you're a boxer, they gonna hop on you. It's gonna be at least 4 or 5 boys that gonna hop on you. I'm just saying I don't want that to happen, but you gotta be easy. You fight as a profession. You don't gotta carry that. You need to be soft, ma. You don't gotta carry that with you or like we don't want to fight you. Relax. You need to fight the nigga that's with you because he playing with your money. Allegedly. Allegedly. You're looking crazy. Who knocked Zima? Noxzema Jackson? Who the fuck is that? Who's that? Oh, the Invisible Child. Oh, God. That was a whole entire mess. I just cannot. They was on Tamara Hall trying to like Remy and Pat 2.0. And Tamara, why you had them up there? I like Tamara. I do like Tamara. I do. I don't know why you had. I mean, you know what? Let me take that back. It's content. I know that show got some views. Yeah, yeah. I take it back. Yeah, yeah. That's like saying, yeah, she can go up there. Is she the love of your life? Why he had keys her place? But right, right. No. Right. But that's the question at hand. That's the question at hand. Let me drop a bomb. Let me drop a bomb. Is she the love of his life? Why he had keys to her place and still didn't move in? 50 says she handsome. 50 be talking mad shit. Shout out to 50. 50 be talking mad shit. Now check this out, right? It was one day she was telling like some story time or whatever, like, yo, I was in my house and I heard some noises and I grabbed this or grabbed that because I thought it was an intruder. Then come to find out it was Papoose coming in. Shut up. Shut up. You wanted us to know that Papoose had the keys to your crib. You want a Remy Ma to know that, right? But the question is, do you have keys to Papoose crib? Do you have keys to his house? You only be there 2 weeks. You said 2 weeks. Do you have keys? You don't got no keys to Papoose house. Show it. Go live today and show the keys to Papoose crib. Huh? Stop playing. Yeah, yeah. 50 said call her handsome. 50 be violating her every time God say. See, Boogie said Clarissa know not to say a word about Topanga. That will end her for real. I'm trying to tell y'all. I don't have enough information about Topanga. Shout out to Topanga. But I remember when this whole shit came out with Remy and Pat, da 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 da. This was going back, I want to say 10 years ago. I could be wrong. It was going back a while ago, and Tasha K exposed it, and nobody wanted to believe it. They was like, nah, Papoose would never cheat on Remy, and Remy looked better than Shorty, and this and that. And it was just a business venture and promotion. It was a lot of that talk going on. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go in 2026. The story is now resurfacing. Now she need to get on the platform where somebody gonna get all the tea from her. Cause I know she wouldn't listen. Topanga is ready to spill the fucking tea. We here for it. Cause I know I mean the real tea. The real low down, the dirty, gritty. Good morning. How you doing, Jamila? How you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, nobody respects Pap anymore. You know what? It's a done deal. Listen, we have invested way too much time in Papoose, child. It's he let us down. Yeah, he only got through cause Remy. Yeah, we know. So Delicate said, but y'all know Pap's real issue with 50 is that he sent money to Rem to keep her afloat after doing her bid. And that goes with Rem saying Pap didn't help her with Ish. Period. 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 It's an ego thing because we all know he was helping Remy. He was, sending out letters, order stuff, different things to keep her going. And Pat Poose probably felt like, allegedly, I don't know, maybe he felt like less of a man. Like, damn, I came home, my chick down, and and not to mention, 50, rub that in your face or whatever have you. But what really broke the straw that broke the camel's back is that when Remy had posted a picture where she had lost mad weight, she looked real good. And then 50, he went under the comment like, oh, what up, Slim? Or some shit like that. Papoose was tight about it. You hear me? Now, in a perfect world, okay, this is in fantasy land. Can I live in fantasy land for a minute? In a perfect world, Remy and 50 would be a fucking couple. Do you know how powerful that would be? Do you know how powerful? In a perfect world, 50 and Rem would be a couple. Yeah. Both alpha personality. Remy's an alpha. I'm an alpha too. Alpha woman. She's an alpha. But I know Remy would submit for the right nigga. 50's an alpha. They both getting money. They goal oriented. They got the bag, businesses, all that. Not only would it be a great move, it would be a dope power move, even on a romantic level. I would love to see them together. Again, I'm living in my head. It's fantasy land. I don't think that's gonna happen, but that would be wonderful. Why not? I would love that. I would love that would be a perfect couple, right? I would love to see them together. 50 and Rem. Oh my God. Oh my God. That would be like Jay. That would be like J and B, huh? That would be like J and B. Hold on. Thank you so much, darling, Michaela Bush. Thank you, my darling. Y'all spoiling me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, everybody. Please hit the like button, y'all. Yes, get the like. Look at my girl. We thinking on the same. Get the likes up. Get them likes up. I'm coming to y'all early morning with that flavor. Y'all already know. Hit that like button. Love y'all like cook food. You heard? All right, so let's see. Yes, welcome, everyone coming in. Welcome. Everybody is a part of the chill family. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe this month. Like, share, and subscribe, okay? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Miss B. Listen, Papoose listen, he's the main ingredient in all this, all right? Once Papoose is neutralized respectfully, all of this goes away. Once he's shut down, all of this goes away. He is the one stirring the pot. He's a main ingredient. He's a main chef. Okay. You better believe it because once all this chaotic shit goes on, it gives him that extra clout. Yeah, listen, you know that. Okay. Oh, her father been married for years to somebody, child, to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Join the Chillest podcast or the two right now. Salute. You already know how I'm giving it up, Miss Tracy. Okay. Oh, her and her sister came from that same. Oh, so okay. So now y'all schooling me. So all of the siblings clearly don't have the same parents. Gotcha. I thought they all had the same parents. Did not know. Thank you for telling me. Hmm. Where is Bree? I'm telling you, Bree is so damn entertaining. I'm telling you, Bree. Brie a mess. And you know what make it so funny? When she talks shit and she got her missing teeth, it just be funny. I be like, but she be telling on them. I be sitting there laughing like, oh my God, she's so terrible. Oh, Leslie Massey being messy. Hold on. Leslie Massey is being messy, y'all. Everybody look at Leslie. I'm gonna give you a round of applause for this comment. Okay, child. Yeah, this is messy. I wouldn't put it past Willie to still be messing with Topanga. Real talk. Laugh out loud, allegedly. Child, not only is this messy, this could be true, and two things could be true. Listen, we don't trust Pap. For all we know, him and Topanga never fell off. Okay? Listen, for all we know, him and Topanga never fell off. We don't know what's going on, and we gonna wait for Topanga because she was over there with Turk. Shout out to Turk, but She is gonna spill more tea. You better believe it. That tea gonna be piping hot. We gonna be like, ooh, child. We gonna be like, Lord have mercy. I'll be fanning myself with a church fan, like, child. No, I'm telling you, Topanga got something. She got some receipts. She got something. Something's going on. Yes. Yes, Leslie. Mm-hmm. Oh, not bubble eyes, child. We don't bang with. You know I love me some Pat. I used to always love Pat, man. Like, on a music level, for real. I ain't gonna hold you. I always did. Since the early 2000s, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, happy birthday to you, Big Leo season in the bills, and happy birthday to Miss Maria. How you doing, darling? Happy birthday to you. Let me give you a round of applause, darling, okay? More life, everything good coming your way. Big money, big health, big energy, happiness, everything to you. Enjoy your very special day, darling. China said, well, Clarissa was talking about her sister like a dog on her live yesterday. Listen, they are like the Hatfields and McCoys. Like, that's what I said. Like, even with Bree, one minute she be like loving her sister down, and next minute she talk shit. Same thing with Clarissa. It's like, respectfully, they so messy over there. I don't even know why she would even think Pat would give her a baby, because a baby gonna have all of y'all traits. It's nasty work. Mm. Good morning, Shawana. How you doing, Shawana? Good morning, girl. How you doing? Remember when I interviewed the dad said I always have food at my house and y'all were doing whatever y'all were doing and I didn't want to come over. What? I didn't hear that. What? Remember? What? Remember when I interviewed the dad said I always have food at my house and y'all were doing whatever y'all were doing and I didn't want to come over? What the fuck is this? Yo, nah. I don't even know where that concept comes from, but it sounds funny as hell. Yes, more blessings, more blessings, more blessings. Absolutely. Shout out to Alicia. Oh my God, that shit funny as shit. Oh, I heard ATL utilities don't play how Con Edison be playing. Oh, they be just cutting your shit off. They be cutting your shit off down there. I heard down south they'll put you in jail behind some damn debt, child. Yeah, big crybabies not taking no accountability. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay, yep. Every Pisces I know is that way. Very delusional and lies. To lie, literally. Look at the known celebrity Pisces. They have. I'm trying to tell you, and I didn't want to offend because some of my chillers and my YouTube friends are Pisces. But like I said, I can only speak, from a subjective standpoint, and I can speak about my older sister. She is a Pisces, and yeah, we butt heads. We butt heads a lot, and my sister ain't nothing but 5'2", and she'll kick up some dust. She'll kick up some dust, and they'll just elaborate. They'll just they'll tell a story, and you didn't even ask for the story. Is and then when you try to question them about the story, now you become the person they angry at, child. No, What? Con Edison play with us. ATL utilities don't play. See what I'm saying, Miss B? Because I'm speaking like, yo, you got an outstanding bill with Con Edison. They be like, look, do you need assistance? We give you a letter to take to social services to keep your lights on. Do you need an extra 30 days? Do we need to do a payment plan? Like, they will work with you. If Con Ed gets cut off in New York, that means you totally ignoring them and you ain't trying to listen. In Con Ed in New York City, they just want you to call them back. Just acknowledge. Yeah, yeah. Yo, Con Edison in New York, they just want to be acknowledged. They're like the bitter baby mother. Just acknowledge me. Just say you see the bill. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we'll try to listen. You can only pay $10 extra a month. Cool. We'll keep your lights on. But I guess Atlanta don't play that, huh? They said they said clap on, clap off the clapper. They turning the fucking lights off. Well, it makes sense then. Okay, copy. Because I'm like, Con Edison will basically let you play in their face for a whole year. Please. Oh, you got to remember Pisces are fish. They swim in different directions. Yeah. And that's how I said, them being two Pisces together, I just ain't get that. I'm sorry, I couldn't understand that. I never seen two Pisces together. I've never, my whole life, I've never seen a couple that are two Pisces. These two, yeah, the fish going in different directions, child. And that's why when he was on Vlad's platform and he was talking about the relationship, right? And she was on Melissa Ford platform talking about relationship, it seemed like they was in two different relationships because they're two fish going in two different directions. Absolutely, Desma. Absolutely, Desma. It's giving fighting a golden girl. Who you talking about, Chad? I know you ain't talking about Topanga, Chad. I wouldn't waste my money getting a Zeus subscription, but we have a subscription tray so I can watch, but I'm gonna find everything through reactions. Won't get my view. That listen, that fight is just is it, listen. I mean, I guess it's giving golden girls, not golden gloves. Oh my god. Yes, two fish, wishy washy. One day they love you, next day they hate you. Like going somewhere with that mess. I swear. Shout out to my sister. It's like 1 minute she'll love bomb, boo, 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 and the next minute, let me tell you something for real, and it's not a lie. 1 minute, like my sister will love bomb me. She want to stay on the phone and talk for hours, and she bringing up shit from when we was kids. And remember when the ice cream? Remember? And then the next day, I'll try to call her. The bitch don't answer her phone. I'm like blowing her up. I don't hear from her for a whole week. I'm like, hey, yo, where was you at? Oh, I was busy. But you just loved me last week. That's how they are. That's how they are. My sister will tell you a story. It's unsolicited. She'll tell you the whole story from front to back. The next day, be like, oh, remember you said, I ain't never, why you said, no, I never said that. Those is Pisces. I'm sorry. Correct me. I love y'all Pisces, but that's just my. Oh, okay. So double A must be a Pisces. Pisces are deep thinkers and contemplating. You must be a Pisces. Must be a Pisces. All right, let me scroll through. Yeah, that's exactly why she would have promoted so many celebs in the building. It's embarrassing. Child, we still ain't watching it. Shadeja Green is gonna fight again soon. Can't wait. I'm telling you, Shadeja will wash her. She know it. She knows it. Believe you me, she knows it. Her name sound like she could fight right Topanga. Topanga. The banger. Put up your dukes and all that and all that. Yeah, she sound. Yeah. Topanga is you can't go head up with her. You gonna have to grab something. Like, hold up, bitch. Hold on. But she like she'll come outside for Claressa. Especially because she has some of Papoose third leg. Oh, she'll come outside for Clarissa. She like, bitch. She'll bring all the Hartford with her. Shout out to shout out to Con Edison, y'all. Dead ass. Shout out to Con Edison, y'all. Come on now. I ain't lying. Sexy, I'm sorry, you're sexy 48 baby. Of course, that's Tracy. And let's be clear, should she lose, look at the optics. So it's not going to be a good look for CS, period. It's just, that just fight, that shit is turning my stomach, okay? I'm just sick of the fight. It's just get it. It's 2 more days. It's 2 more days for the fight. Let's just get it over with. Let's move about. Yeah. Okay, so TG said, laugh out loud. She been in and out of jail. She don't care. She don't listen. She like, yo, all my friends is still in jail. It's my second home. They are home. They're there. If you send me back to the Bing, I'm going back with my people. Them. It's child. Clarissa, be careful what you say. You can talk about anybody else. Please don't talk about Topanga. Please. Yes, she won't. She will not. She will not. I guarantee. I guarantee. She ain't gonna talk about no damn Topanga. Topanga be like, bitch, I'm outside your damn house. Topanga said she gonna take a flight to ATL, stand in front of her damn crib. Clarissa gonna call the damn cops. She gonna call up the cops. You hear me? Oh, Jess gonna hurt her feelings. Hey yo, Jess going. Jess get shout out to Baltimore. Be more. I love the accent. Two and two and through you two, you two and YouTube. But I watch YouTube and you. I love the accent. She gonna drag her. If she play with Just Hilarious is gonna drag her by that cup of hair. You better believe it, chick. Good morning, Miss Magic. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I just said that double dead ass. I even looked there. She would show up. Topanga be like, I will take one ticket, one way. I will get a one-way ticket on JetBlue to Hartsfield Atlanta Airport. And she will take an Uber to Clarissa's house. And the reason why Topanga will do a one-way ticket, because she knows she about to be sitting in Fulton County Jail after she whip her ass. Huh? Topanga said I want a one-way ticket because after I whip her ass, they're gonna put me in Fulton County Jail. Okay. Or Cobb County Jail. Okay. But I'm gonna be sitting. So make it a one-way ticket. Okay. Make it a one-way ticket out this bitch. You better believe it. You better believe it. Huh? There's a lot going on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, Jess is so cute. I love me some Jess, yeah. I love me some Jess hilarious. I love her mouth. She talks shit. She talks shit. Okay, she's a woman after my own heart. She talks shit. I like how she move. I like how she move. Okay. Let's see. Has she came back to New York? She better not come to Brooklyn. I'm from East New York. You heard things allegedly. Oh, you heard things allegedly. Shout out to East New York. Shout out to East New York in the building. Lindsay Boulevard, Pickens, Sutter Avenue, Atlantic, Linden Plaza. Um, what else we got? Star Red City. You know what I'm saying? Fountain Avenue. Shout out to motherfucking East New York in the building. You heard? Shout out. Yeah, I heard some things too. You heard? I heard some things. See, Boogie said, I heard if she's seen in New York, the girlies are going to give her what she's looking for. If I was Clarissa, I wouldn't take the chance. They don't even care. She has security. What you mean? They'll hop on the security too. What? Girl, you better child. All grown up, what's the word? You already know it's a lot going on. Did you see her body shaming her security guard? No, I didn't. Oh my gosh, she's doing so much. Very demure. Very demure. Very demure. Yeah, she ducking face shot Leah. Face shot Leah want all the smoke. Face shot said, hold up, bitch. Hold up, bitch. Let's see what you working with. Yeah. And she young too. I think Face shot like 21, 22. When they young like that, they ain't got shit to lose. Face shot said she'll wash and go sit down in jail for a day or two and come out on bond. What? You better believe it sliding through. Good morning, everybody. Sliding through. Sliding through. I love the way y'all love me. I love the way y'all love me. All right, sliding through. He ain't got no house. He ain't got no house. I'm just sliding through, sliding through, sliding through. Was it 2017, that whole thing? Yeah, about 10 years ago. When she came out talking about Papoose and Tasha K was covering it and nobody really cared about it? Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Child is a mess. Is a mess just sliding through. Okay. Lady London, I don't see that couple together at all. I don't think is a good match for real. She's in her soft girl era. She needs somebody who's going to treat her like a princess. Who? Clarissa? Well, it would be a good thing if someone treated her like a princess. I would love that for her. Hmm. Yeah. Sliding through. Skepter. Oh, the guy is. Are you talking about the guy allegedly dealing with Remy? Skepter from London. Is that a fact? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Please share out the live. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you love it here. Okay. We in chill country, y'all. We in chill country. You understand me? All right. Sliding through. Rum on power will be a real flex. Oh, yeah. I would have. Oh, child. I would have loved that. You hear me? Oh, okay. So I'm sliding through. Yes, it was a pick. Pap Topanga and Remy for me. Ciao. All right, I know I'm behind. I'm just sliding through. I just want to make sure I see everybody. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Leo season. Happy birthday. How you doing, Annette? How you doing, Annette? Y'all love me so much. Thank you, my darling, darling baby. Thank you so much, my love, my sweet. Okay, I just want to make sure I see everybody before I wrap this up. Good morning, everybody. You already know Maria. You already know. All right. All right. One of my cousins, she lives in Tampa, the biggest liar. She lied to me and my son, said she was coming to his graduation ceremony and didn't even show because I cursed her out and cut her off. Don't lie. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I can't stand a damn liar. I can't stand. Yeah, the relationship is a whole lie, and they're both lying to themselves and to each other and others, right? All right. So I'm just sliding through. I just want to make sure I see everybody. Good morning, Kiki. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, Con Ed will always work with you. Georgia Light and Power, Billy do any payment arrangements. They not playing it. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's okay. Yes, grab a membership and sail away on a Chili's adventure in the hip hop culture. You better believe it. Salute, 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 Miss Tracy. Okay, that is the mama of the chillers. Salute to Miss Tracy. Okay, sliding through. Oh, girl said I only talk to my kids when I go to gym. Yes, yeah. Oh God, I gotta slide through. Y'all making me sick this morning. Mm. Oh God. Oh God. Good morning, everybody. All right, just sliding through. Just sliding through. Oh, child. Even Pap looked like he was scared to ping in them pics. Did you see that? Pap looked mad young in them pictures. Did you see Pap? I said, oh, Pap looked like a little itty bitty boy. He looked like he was scared. He knows Topanga probably about that action for real. Hey Foxy, how you doing? Philly in the house. Hey, hey, hey. Salute to Big Philly. I'm always in Philly. Salute, salute, salute. Love Philly. You heard? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My people ain't here. Okay. That's right, Bella. Thank you so much, my sweet. I just want to acknowledge everybody coming in. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone has a great day. Just sliding through. Good morning. Good morning. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. All right, let's see. Sliding through. Get we in chill mode, baby. We on some Chuck chill out shit. We in chill mode. Salute, salute, salute everybody in the building. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm just highlighting, just going through. I want to make sure I just see everybody. Happy birthday to all the Leo season. Okay. Rawr, the lion. Okay. All right. Good morning, Miss B. Yes, we got the hearts in the buildings. Them hearts, some hearts, some hearts. Okay, just sliding through. Yes, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. Okay, yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button, very important. Hit the like button, okay, to keep me in that algorithm so I can keep feeding y'all this delicious tea and crumpets in the morning. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that wakes up in the morning, whether you're on the way to work, on the way to school, getting the kids together. You know, you probably heard my kids in the background just now, chill. Getting the kids together, making your coffee. Some people are retired, some people chilling, some people are at work right now. I have a couple of people that are at work early morning and they got the ear pod in their ear and they're listening in. I appreciate every view, every like, everyone that comes in. Okay, let me just see. Yes, yes, Tanya, salute to you, my doll face. Salute to everybody. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Jamila. Thank you so much. All right, so I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. The channel has, basically flipped and bounced. It has been rebranded, continue to rebrand. And I'm here to give you that authentic content, no cookie cutter, no fake ish. I'm here to give you the real from, a home girl. I'm your home girl, New York City home girl perspective. If you ain't never been in New York, baby, I'll take you there. I'll take you there just by my voice. I'll take you all around the city. You understand what I'm saying? But I want to thank everybody that pulls up every morning. It's very early. 5:30, 5:45. Y'all pull up, y'all in the building, y'all integrating with the chat. I love y'all like cook food, and I'm trying to tell y'all are very important. Everybody that's in the chat, all the chillers, all of y'all are chillers. All of y'all that pull up are chillers, okay? All right. Yeah, we jamming. We jamming. Everybody that pulls up, you are a part of the chill family. Y'all all a part of the chill family. And this is a space where we can come through and talk our ish and start our day off. I'll probably be back in the afternoon. Okay. I'll do a little something maybe in the evening. We're gonna get the ball going. If you are on Instagram, so all the people that subscribe today, that's new to the building, if you are on Instagram, tap in with me. Yeah, we are doing, the chillers. You know what? Yeah, we are doing yeah. I don't know if you have Instagram. We are doing a get together. Um if you are on Instagram, right? If you're on Instagram, make sure that you subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram. You can be in the inbox like, yo, chill, da da da. Whatever. So we're gonna have an open forum. It's gonna be very casual. Open. It's an open chat. It's not private. Anybody can come in, talk, say hello. Drop any tea, any info. And we'll just be sharing information. Okay, and that's what it is. Okay, so make sure if you are on Instagram, tap in with me. Okay. Yes, you love the 5:30 show. Do you love it? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, you got me on IG. All right, good, good. You got me on IG already? I don't have to look. Yeah, so just make sure y'all tap in. I don't want y'all to miss anything, okay? And for the members, like I said, all of y'all are chillers. We are chill family. We are all chill family, right? But the people who grab the membership, y'all, okay, is the price of a cup of coffee, right? And you can support the channel. You'll be official chiller. We'll be having some behind the scenes stuff, some members only stuff. And again, I appreciate everybody that pull up, right? But if you do want to become a chiller, change your name into Green, okay, and become a member. It's for the same. Oh, listen, a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee once a month, okay? The IG is the same thing, hip hop and chill. Is the same thing, hip hop and chill. Yes, baby love. All right. Um, look, thank you for loving the content. And I love you like cook food. You already know that. Okay. And always say a setback is always gonna come through for the big comeback. You understand what I'm saying? So again, for the price of a cup of coffee, y'all can grab a membership, become an official tissue chiller. There's a lot of good things coming down the pike. Okay. The membership is once a month. So let's say it's $4.99 or wherever it is. That's just what it is. Once a month, become a chiller. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm just making sure I see everybody. Okay. Yeah, so it is hip hop and chill podcast on Instagram. Okay. So thank you everybody that donated to the channel, everybody that was here, everybody that hit the like button, everybody that shared out. Share it out on WhatsApp. Let your co-workers know what we doing over here. Let your friends know, the family. Let everybody know what we doing over here. We gonna keep it moving. You understand what I'm saying? I want to say love and respect and admiration for all everybody that pulled up. And without you, it cannot be no me. Okay. So straight, I'm leaving. Y'all have a great, wonderful day. And I love y'all like cook food. And I'm out.